jumping already. Damn. Hey, what's going on, guys? Shadow Freddy here. Welcome back to another video. So, a little backstory of the reason why I chose BO6 / Warzone is because we're probably going to end up doing a bit of both, honestly. So rather than just having one and then playing the other, I just got both to kind of fit and match it. I am joined with the one, the only boiz, Yummy, and Nico.
Peace.
There wasn't jack ooh, wait, hang on. I almost spoke too soon. Hey, there's a coin up here for you, Nico. No. Okay, never mind. I ended up picking it up trying to get ammunition for my LMG, so that's my fault. Yeah, boiz, you know, I for real feel you, bro, with the fucking the one season that was about you and trying not to collect the damn things.
Yep.
All right, where you aiming at, Yummy? I see him. If you can drop back. Not good. Yep.
On stadium?
Oh no, Yummy, you didn't make it.
Yeah, I needed
One
to
jumped
play
off,
it. It was
back here.
below us, directly below us. You just hopped in the helicopter. Dive bombed me.
There's also one more Freddy behind you.
I gotta reload. These allergies take forever.
Ah, wasted.
That's what I was trying to pick up.
My bad.
No, you're good. I mean, as long as we ended up with it, that's all that mattered. It's just you got to it before I did, so it's all good. You didn't have to drop it, dude.
I've been playing pretty recklessly just because, like, I don't know. I feel like killing a lot of shit for no reason. Oh, I just got sniped at?
Dropping back in.
Don't go up top. Oh fuck, I'm dead. There's two of them up top. Check that one. The other one jumped off. So whoever went up with me, the dude you was hitting, he jumped down.
I didn't get much on him because my game started glitching.
Hey, you got enough on him to make him jump. Ooh, I am not going against the bot, so I will try. Let's go. Dude, I was a one tap away.
Well, I'm completely out right now, guys.
Bounty targets identified. Weapons free.
Yummy, how's Lodi looking?
Pretty clear.
Solid copy.
Bounty target's gone dark. We lost the contract.
No, dude, I was just inches away from getting that bounty contract, dude.
Fuck that pigeon.
Fred, I got a badass.
Damn it!
The squad mate has entered the gulag. They'll need to survive to redeploy. Squad mate won the fight. They're redeploying now.
How did I?
Did you not put your shoe? I got you,
Game's
dog.
glitching so hard.
No, I got
It's
you. I'm coming
glitching
back.
so hard. I pulled my shoe.
See, I ain't gonna lie. I thought you got shot out of the sky for a second. I was like, oh no.
No, I was coming towards the ground hard, and I hit my chute way up, and then I just in the ground.
No, you're good, fam.
Oh, I got sniped. From where though?
Killed a raccoon.
New safe zone located.
I'm going up. So far, it's clear. And we got one down here, boys.
Yep, I see him.
Squad made it to the safe zone. Inbound.
There's a contract being done past Big Red on my ping.
Yep.
There's at least two of them, with one moving in
sniper.
from the south.
Ho ho! Shit.
I need cover, guys. This sniper is getting me good.
We've got no visual on him. Hang on, I got an idea.
He's been sitting at the edge of this building.
There's people on top of the,
Yeah, I got him.
on top of the stadium.
Probably
Oh,
bots.
did? Oh shit. I just got up and then fucking jumped off and ran for it.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Inside.
There's a couple below you right there, Nico.
Right here, right here.
To
God damn it, him. Fuck me, dude. On my body. That's him.
Oh, behind.
No, that wasn't him. I'm watching you, Freddy.
You're good, dog.
There's a guy who took my loot from there somewhere. Yeah, there you go. I think that's him. Get out of there. That sniper's still on the building.
He ain't getting up.
Those rocks are safe. Get behind those rocks. Down. To the right.
There's a guy going towards you.
Yes! Down behind those rocks, please. Cause that guy by the building is still there. Yep, you're looking right the direction he's in.
ah, damn it.
Is he up here?
No.
No,
Oh,
I
sorry.
pinged the guy that killed me. He's straight ahead of you. From where you're pointing behind that shield. Right on
They're
the
at the
blue
fire
roof
station,
next
Fred.
to the red roof.
Alright.
Yeah, on that blue building right there. Next to the red house.
I don't see anybody. Alright, I get your point. You don't want me up here. Jeez, you don't have to be mean about it.
He tried to throw a grenade at you midair.
Yummy, you proud of me for taking out those two like that?
Yeah, you did a good job.
I'm proud of you,
Oh,
shit.
I meant
The guy you
Blazy.
got.
Should have
all
went
I
to that
wanted.
buy.
Yeah. Blazy, I meant you, dog. Like, I had you in my mind and I said Yummy, so...
You're
yeah.
good. Thinking about
Hey.
another man. I get you.
No, dude, it's just the adrenaline, dude. I can't think straight right now.
That was good shit. That was, yeah, no, dude, that was good. I give you credit because you got two other people. Didn't you get three there? You got two other people and the guy who got me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. There's a guy in the middle of the street up here. No.
I tried.
So hard and got so far.
But in the end, it didn't even matter. Fuck, dude.
Alright, guys, I gotta get off for the night.
How dare you? No, you're good, dog. Thanks for joining. GG's.
Got work tomorrow, and I'm really exhausted from my day today, so.
No, you're good, fam.
Hey, how did that disc golf go?
Pretty not so great, but it was a fun time, you know.
The important thing
I'm
is
sorry,
he had
man.
fun with it. That's what's
So I
important.
watched, it was a doubles tournament, and the first round I played with the group that won it. The pair, the double partners that won it, and they got 20 down through 20 holes.
No way.
to be fair, it was a pretty easier course, and the kind of course was padded, as in like some holes that are not super long and probably deserve to be a par 3 are labeled par 4, but it was a fun round nonetheless.
Gotcha.
You play that a lot?
Yeah, I play a lot of disc golf.
Oh yeah.
It's
My buddies
it's always
took
a fun
bunch of
time.
trees up at a park and made our own golf course.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I got my own basket that I use to practice with putting in the backyard, but every once in a while, you know, you can take it to a park and set it up and make your own holes and kind of, oh, this is where I'm going to start this hole. Pretty fun time, though. Alright, well, I'll catch you guys later. It was nice playing with y'all.
Likewise, Yummy. Take care, bud. Don't work too hard tomorrow.
Peace.
Today.
Oh, I won't. I will. I might not. Alright, catch you later.
Who knows?
Peace out, dog. GG.
Dude, so I was gonna tell him this story, but it's okay. He's tired and I get it. Me and
Yeah.
my wife here in Ashland, they have like a disc golf tournament every once in a while. I don't remember when it really goes on, right? But this is before she got pregnant. We decided, hey, we wanted to go on a walk, so we went to the trail where the disc golf thing was, and we
You guys
didn't
fucked
know.
on a trail at the disc golf? What the hell's wrong with you?
So when we went up to the thing, the guy was standing outside like, you need to buy some things, and they're like $40 a piece for a really good, I guess, frisbee.
Oh, dude, I don't understand none of that.
Is
Dude,
that what they
like,
call condoms now?
what they call what? What'd you say? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
He said, is that what they call condoms now?
But no, for real, like, it was completely overpriced. Like, their giveaway bin, it was like $20 for a frisbee, and then like the frisbees that were brand new that they were selling were like anywhere from 120 down to like $60 a piece.
Shit, dude, you can go to like Dunham's or Dick's and you can get that shit for like half that price or some shit, or maybe even like a quarter of it. Maybe a whole set.
You can get like a whole. That's what I'm saying. You can get like 3 whole practice sets. Practice sets, mind you, not the good ones, but practice sets. You could get 3 whole practice sets for $120.
Yeah, dude, no, that's outrageous. Oh, I got a story for you as well. I was hoping Yummy would have stuck around for it, but Yummy, I wanted to tell you about this as well, but I'll have to. Yeah. So I'll probably end up like sending this stream to him when we're done, and then leaving a timestamp of like, hey, this is a story I wanted to tell you and Blazy. But so basically, so with my roommates getting married yesterday, they asked me to, like, if I could find some place to stay, because they wanted to have the house to themselves for the night. And so I agreed with it. I mean, after all, they are giving me a place to stay and live and, you know, kind of be myself, so it's the least I could do for them. But so I went to one of my friend's house after getting that situated and figured out, because I didn't know where the fuck I was gonna have to stay, or I was gonna be able to stay, and I thought I was gonna have to stay in my car for the night. But no, I was at my friend's house, and we we ended up going to a school that is abandoned, and I have my paranormal investigating equipment in my car, and we found a way in to the school. So we was in the school exploring it, checking it out, and dude, the fucking activity in that building. So that building was at one point in time a school, at another point in time a hospital, at another point in time a restaurant. So there was a lot of activity in there, and
Can I pause you there, just and not to be rude, but just from you telling me what it was and the premise of being there, I've already got goosebumps, and like it's not just because oh spooky spooky. It's not just because spooky spooky. It's because like, and if I'm stupid for saying this, you could tell me. But as one of those people who is able to read the radar, as I like to call it, you know what I mean, the spiritual radar.
Uh-huh.
I can feel,
A
I can
medium.
feel the angst. I can feel the angst coming from you as you're telling the story.
What do you mean by
Like,
angst? I've never heard that word before.
like angst. When you're angsty, it's kind of like a mixture between um an aggravation, an annoyance, and a certain bit of anxiety. It's kind of like another word for anger, but there's a little bit more anxiety to it that it makes you edgy.
Oh no, fam, you got it all wrong, dog. It was quite the opposite. Like, I was excited, but at the same time, hella fucking nervous and, like, honestly, maybe a little
That's
scared
what
too. Because,
that's
like,
what I'm saying. Like that kind of encounter, there's all kinds of energies that you'll come across. But what I'm saying is just hearing what was there, and then hearing the just like I said, just the premise of what you encountered, sounds and moving things. Because I saw the message, there was
dog,
noises and shit and whatnot,
I haven't
and
even
things
gotten to
moving.
the best part.
So that's what I'm
So,
saying. Like I feel that energy already.
so, yeah, so, we got on, I turned my, SP7 Spirit Box on. Don't know who it was. I forget what other was saying, but there was one question. I don't remember what it was, but there is a very clear and prominent yes that came through. And mind you, so I've been doing this for, I'd say probably real close to a year, if not. No, this Halloween would be my 1 year mark of doing it. And so there was one, two, three, four. There was five of us. The other four? Well, at least one of them was a total skeptic. One of them was a witch like me. And then the other two, one of them didn't believe in any of that stuff, didn't really pay attention. And the other one, I don't know. But, so, the other one with the witch, like, she was a skeptic witch. Like, she was a skeptic. Like, she knows about it.
She picked and chose what she wanted to believe
Yes.
in.
Yes. But but here's the funny part, and the best part that makes me like enjoy doing this shit with total skeptics. So for the one that
Bless
was a
you.
so for the one that was a total skeptic, like did not believe any of that shit at all, and for the skeptic witch, with the shit that we got, they are total fucking believers now. Because mind you, okay, so that place does not have power. So I took my EMF readers, both of them. I have two of those. I turned them on, and I took everything and like and like was moving everything, all of my equipment and everything that we had that was on us that had power. Moved them around the
Away from
EMF.
it.
No. Moved it towards the EMF to make sure like that wasn't gonna be the thing triggering it. EMFs didn't spike or anything. So okay, so if we do get a spike, it's not from the other equipment. Those things were going off like fucking fireworks, bro. I'm not even kidding. They was going off like crazy.
Real quick question. You said school, hospital, restaurant, right?
Yep.
In that order.
Not that order. I don't know what the order is. That's just what they were saying that building was at points in time. I have no idea what
Okay.
order it was, but
Well, my two things is if regardless of if it was I'm gonna put it this way, if it was either a school last or it was a hospital last, whether it was one of those two last, um certain hospital equipment from or not hospital equipment, certain school equipment from certain years carries a little bit of
energy.
radioactivity. Yeah, it carries a little bit of radioactivity
It all does.
because they weren't concerned about what materials they were using. But My
Oh, you're talking
stepdad has
legit
said that if
radioactivity. Okay.
yeah, my stepdad has said like sometimes depending on what kind of radioactivity, like what it's been activated by, or what's around in the school, it can cause an EMF to go off. So like if they had radioactive materials like they used to handle mercury and shit like that in classrooms, but like let's just say they had a little bit of palladium or whatever it is, the uranium, like just a small sample, you know, maybe it's been uh de-radioactivized a little bit, but sometimes depending on how sensitive your equipment is, what I'm trying to get at is that depending on if it was, you know, a little bit of radioactive school materials left over in a pile, or if there was old school hospital equipment, the magnets in those old school hospital equipment shits will fuck with your EMF as well.
Okay, I will say I want to say it was a school last. I'm not 100% sure, but the room that we had the EMFs in, it was actually a shrine room. So basically, like, it was a room where there was a bunch of books and a bunch of stuff for kids and whatnot. And but I took the EMFs all the way around, and it's not even that, but like there was times where they weren't like lighting up at all, like they weren't spiking anything, and then nobody touches them, nobody's moving them, nothing around it, and then I don't know where they will go crazy and spike like like there's no tomorrow, and then it'll stop, like it won't spike at all. And I even had a question like uh I don't remember exactly what the question was, but it was either could you back away or like could you like move away and stop touching this device when it was going off like crazy, and it just dead stopped. Or maybe it was vice versa. I don't know. I can't exactly remember because I was just mind blown at the time, and it's hard to recall exactly what all I said. But no, dude, it was crazy, and it was. I understand where you're coming from, what you're saying, but there. I think there was
It's
only
too
like
much. It's too much other things going on to say that it was actually a spirit there, other than
no, dude. It was
you
just the
know.
two of us. One of them was keeping watch, and the other two,
No, what I'm
they.
saying is there was too much spiritual activity going on there to say like it could have been some magnets or some radioactive
Oh yeah,
material.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
there was just way too many weird instances.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
get you.
for sure. But I will say that I think there was like one like old ass hospital gurney. I think, unless it was just one of those like
Well,
uh
if
bed
it was a
chair
school,
things.
they use those old hospital gurneys in there too, like the
Yeah,
old
like that's what I'm saying.
you
Like
know,
that.
let's talk about like the old medicine tables, I guess you could call it.
I don't know about that,
Not an
but
operating table, but
yeah,
like when
yeah,
you go
yeah,
in for a checkup, they have
yeah.
one of
A
those,
service desk.
yeah, service table, desk, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. It's but they say sit up here. I'm gonna inspect your tongue, kick you in the
Oh,
knee,
I know
dumb
what you're
shit
talking.
like that.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing like that though. But it was actually like, it, I honestly don't know.
It either had to be a bed or a gurney. I get you.
I mean, like it could have been one of those chairs where like you could just lay down, like one of those therapy like chair beds or whatever, you know?
Oh, I get what you're saying now. Yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
I don't remember if it had wheels or not, but it was definitely in like one of those fashions, but like the older like old ass models.
Got you.
Anyway, but I want to say like in a far back, like there is a like close to where the cellar is, there is this one office looking room. There's still files in there, bro. Now,
Did you
granted,
look at any of them?
I actually did go through them, but like I didn't like go through them. I like was checking them out to see what year and everything was. They was
Was
they
there any jargon that you like that you scraped across? Anything that you can remember?
that's kind of what I was getting ready to go for. Like a lot of it, it seemed like it was from when it was a restaurant, and there was some of it like I think there was like different parts of it from like the like I don't know, but like none of that made any sense because everything on there, like the earliest that I can find, oh 03, 2000 fucking 3. And that building was closed down like way before that, I think. Yeah, because my dad graduated at Fairview, which is a school that I went to. He graduated in '96, and Fairview is a collaboration of Mark Center, Sherwood, Farmer, and Nay, which is hence why it's called Central Local, because where that high school and elementary is now, like the newer buildings that are working today, is in the center of all four of those. And my dad graduated in '96, but there's shit that's filed in there since as far back as that I seen from '03. What like what are they using it as storage or something? And but like it just doesn't make any sense to me. But I don't know. I was a little confused and with like everything that was in those files. I'd have to go through them a little deeper to actually know. But so anyway, back to the little shrine room. So we tried to recording some EVPs with my EVP recorder. Got through recording. Was in the middle of listening back in the recording, and then it dies. So I gotta get new batteries so I can finish going through it. And I don't know if it's like no, dude. So I haven't used that EVP recorder in a while, and those were like still like not brand new, but they were still on the newer side of batteries.
Slightly used.
Yes. So there was still plenty of battery juice, and they died in the middle of us listening back in it. So they definitely drained my EVP recorder. I have no idea if there's anything. I have no idea if there's
Whatever
anything
is
that we
on
captured
there,
in it.
if there is anything on there, I caution you to be careful. That's all. Like, it's just, you was
Yeah.
talking about this shit. My dad has told me many and many stories about his father, my grandfather, and things that have happened spiritually around him, and have definitely provided evidence that there's something else going on. To make a long story short, my uncle got possessed,
Mm.
and he picked up a 116-year-old solid oak decorative table off the ground, one hand, and was going to smack my dad in the back of the head with it.
Goddamn.
And my grandfather jumped up, took his golden cross, snatched it off of his neck, and put it to my uncle's forehead and started saying the Lord's Prayer in Spanish.
Why in
And
Spanish?
at the end, because I'm Puerto Rican. My grandfather's Puerto Rican.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
So at the end, he's like, I rebuke you, and then all of a sudden, like, my uncle's hand just starts coming down, and the more that my grandfather said, I rebuke you, the more the table came down, and it finally got to a point where my uncle's eyes rolled in the back of his head, and he just collapsed on the ground like he had no bones, like jelly.
Could you translate
shit.
that? What does rebuke you mean?
What do you mean? I rebuke you? Oh,
Yeah.
that's so like, I rebuke you in the Lord's name, meaning I give you no power here. The Lord has more power than you. I banish you back to hell. It's basically saying I banish you back to hell in the Lord's name.
Okay.
I rebuke you in the Lord's name.
Okay.
I believe that's what it means.
Okay. No, that's fair. I've never heard of that, like, saying nor that word, so it threw me off and I was so confused. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that common, but depending on what type of Christian you are, when somebody's doing an exorcism, you'll at the end of the Lord's Prayer, they'll splash them with the holy water, and they'll say, I rebuke you in the name of God, I rebuke you in the name of Lord Jesus, I rebuke you, and they'll keep kind of doing that until, the miracle happens.
Yeah. I will say though, we did pull out the Ouija board to kind of not use, so they're not using as much energy to communicate with us, because using electronics, it's a two-way with the electronics, so like it's easier for us to use, but at the same time it uses a lot of
For them,
energy. It's a lot of energy that they have to use, and at the same time they can take our the energy from our electronic
the energy from the batteries trying to help themselves.
Yes, and at the same time that also limits how often, like how long we can use that for. So, you know, it's both benefits and both, or yeah.
Pros
So,
and cons.
yes, exactly. That's what I was trying to think of. So, I said, I'm gonna make it easier for you guys. And I ended up pulling out my Ouija board. And we had two, what seemed to be little kids that came through. And what I say seem to be because demons are known to disguise themselves as anybody
I
and
was just about to
anything.
say,
So, but they said that they was 9. Well, one of them said they was 7, the other one said they was 9, and I asked them if they could spell their name so we knew who they were. But all they was giving was their initials. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt. I don't know if demon or child, but
what were the first initials, the first set?
I want to say like uh EKJ, I think. Cause like when I started spelling, like nothing made sense. So I was like, so I asked the question: are you like spelling out your initials? Yes. Okay. Are you and like being a kid? I can understand
Eric.
like maybe. Huh?
Eric.
Eric.
If you go back, ask if the first one's name is Eric.
Okay. And the second one, I don't exactly remember. I would have to talk to my friends that I was there with, or the one that was with me on doing the Ouija board session with me to see if they remember the second set. But I'll ask. But yeah, no, I
And
didn't know.
if you go back, it would be a lot easier. And I say this like I'm there trying to help you out, but like I said, hearing you talk about it, my shit starts kicking in, and like I want to help. It's one of those things where when you hear it, you feel like you need to help.
Mhm.
If possible, if you do go back with the Ouija board and ask some more questions with the EKJ, ask boy or girl, and the same for the second, because then it makes it a little bit easier for me to get a feeling of what's going on. But
Mhm.
EKJ, Eric, Eric, for some reason is just so prominent. It's for me, it's Eric or Ethan. I
Okay.
can't for it's more so Eric.
See, now I had a
The middle.
sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but I
Go
did
ahead.
turn the like the quote unquote spirit box on or whatever with the app that I had on my phone. So basically like
Right.
whatever word they says, it's kind of like what is it? The Alice box, I think, or Ovulus. I think it's like the Ovulus where like
I get
the
the
word they
idea.
say it shows up on the screen. We did get the name
Yeah.
of Hubert or Herb, something like that. Herbert, Hubert, something along those lines. But
Herbert sounds like it would be some 40s, 50s.
yeah, but regardless, so we had potentially 2 kids come through the Ouija board. Uh, like I said, I don't know if it was actually the kids. I don't know if it was demons. I don't know, but all I know is when we was doing all that shit, we heard shit like being dragged across the floor. We heard shit scraping against the walls, and mind you, with it being an old ass building, there it was leaking in some places. So we had to like really like lock in when we like was being
Step,
quiet and
yeah,
still to like
stepping on eggshells.
yeah. But we heard footsteps, we heard voices, we heard whistling, we heard humming. We even saw like some apparitions there. Like full body, I don't know, but we saw like bits and pieces of apparitions. Fucking on the way there, dude. I saw two separate apparitions. One a full body, the other one top of the shoulders and up. The first one, it had orange glowing eyes, and the second one had green glowing eyes.
There's a place here in Ohio, real close to me. The nickname for it is Hell, and there's a little. It's an archway, and it just sits there. It's kind of like a little archway. I don't even. I've been there, and it's so weird because when I think about it in my head, like I've been there, and when I can remember what happened while I was there, but trying to remember that archway is really fucking with me. And my friend Pete, Lord rest his soul, because he's been dead for a couple years now. He's my best friend, dude. He was one of the first brothers that I earned out here. Like, he really, me and him clung together like shit on stank, and we were just inseparable at a point in time.
Fam, I'm not gonna lie to you. When
Um,
you started talking about that location, like with the archway and shit, I got the chills.
so, um, we start smoking one night, and he's like, you know what? You smoke a little bit. We're gonna go out to this little place. And he's like, everybody likes to call it Hell, Ohio, or at least the Hell Gate. And
I'm
we
actually gonna
went out
Google that real
there.
quick.
I don't, like I said, it's been some years. It may not be the right name, but that's what he called it. So there's this archway, and like I said, that keeps flicking back and forth, whether it was through like a little tunnel, like into a little tunnel through like a little hill or a little mountain, like a mini mountain, or if it was
Mhm.
just the archway itself. But we get onto this road past the archway,
Yeah, I got nothing from
and
it.
it's nothing but like witches' woods. And to describe what I mean by witches' woods, picture trees that look like they have fingers reaching out for the road. And like
Hmm.
any movie that you can think of where the tree is jagged next to a witch's house, like the branches aren't curved or slanted, they're
See,
jagged.
now when you say witches trees, what I see is okay. You got the tree, but in like the base of the tree, there are runes and sigils carved in them.
Not so much that, but like picture a really old sinister looking oak tree, really wide,
Mhm.
really dark in color, covered in moss, almost grayish in some points. And like I said, the branches are not curved like in nature. It's
Right.
somewhat like somebody went out and said, I'm gonna bend you at a 45-degree angle here, a 30 degree angle here,
Yeah.
a
No, I
90
got what you're
degree angle
saying.
here.
But like I
Yeah, so
said,
like
like most typically, I think in movies or in general, like if it's close to a witch's hut or whatever, or something out in the woods, typically they would have those runes and sigils on them because those are like protective, like they were protective runes
mhm.
and everything. So like yeah, but with it not having
Should
that
I
and just like
backtrack and say evil witch, like evil witch's lair without the runes,
the,
like a little bit more specific?
no, because like it honestly depends on the user. Like all runes are used for protection. Like even those
I got
that
you.
are typically not, like it's still protection from something. So like
All right,
if a
so
rune
I'll
is used for
backtrack and I'll say menacing trees, menacing trees, very
mm,
menacing, evil-looking trees.
I mean, yeah, let's go with that. But no, like you
Yeah,
could
sounds a
have
lot
a
better, right?
sigil. Yeah, you could have a sigil or a rune that could be like used for like total harm or like any and everything negative. But
Right beyond a
it,
certain point, yeah.
but no, like, but from their aspect, everything else that we consider that a normal person would consider good, they see bad, and so their sigil rune is protecting them from everything that we see good that they see bad, and what they see is good,
Okay.
like others would see as bad. You know, it depends on what the
It's the
meaning
vice
and the,
versa effect.
yes. But
Okay.
and I could be
So,
totally wrong about this, but this is just like shit that I'm like putting together, and with the
I
knowledge
got you.
that I have of it, like I still have a fuck ton that I have to learn with it. So don't quote me
but
on
like we're
anything,
going down
but
this road, and all of a sudden, Pete starts slowing down, and I'm like, bro, what's going on? He's like, in front of us. Is that an Amish carriage? I'm like, well, speed up. Let's figure it out. And it's perplexing because it looked like an old Amish buggy in front of us with really soft glowing flame lit lights. No
like the
reflecting tape, no nothing.
like
Just
the
old school.
fucking
Old as old could be.
like the little oil and wick lanterns.
Yes. But very soft. Like I said, very, very soft.
Yeah, I
So
got
I'm
you.
like, well, speed up. Speed up. Let's, get not too fast. Don't run them over, but let's figure out what this is. As
Right.
we would speed up, the lights would dim away.
Huh.
They would go away. And when we would slow down again, they would start to appear in front of us, stronger and stronger. It got to a point where he's crawling at like 15 miles an hour in this big
Ooh.
F-150.
I just got
And
hella chills, dog. I got goosebumps everywhere.
it's the clearest it could ever be. It's a carriage. An old school Amish carriage, bro. Like I can't say Amish, but it's an old school carriage. It's as clear as day.
Nah, dude, what you
And we
guys
have
saw?
the music pumping, and we're looking. We got the music pumping. We finally turn the music down, and I roll my window down because I'm psyching out. I've already smoked. I'm thinking somebody put PCP in my shit. Let me smoke a cigarette, get some air in my fucking lungs,
Nope.
and cool my head off. As I open up the window and turn the music down, we hear the
No, you guys were being
click
followed.
clocking.
You guys were
No,
most
we hear
deaf.
the click clocking
I understand
of
that,
the
but
horse's carriage.
when you guys was trying to speed up to get closer and how it got distant, and when you guys were slowing down, you guys were most definitely being followed in a weird way. They wanted you to stop. They didn't want you to discover them by like moving fast and everything. They didn't want you to speed up and see them. Yeah, and you, my friend, made a grave mistake by rolling down your window.
Hold on. It keeps getting better. I'm telling you, it keeps getting better.
Dog,
We
I
hear
got
the
chills
horses
and like bad
clip-clopping.
goosebumps.
We hear the horses click clopping. He rolls his window down, and it just fucking gets louder. And then the horses, we hear them. We can't see them. We can't even see their legs, but we can hear them. He is like, dude, I want to turn around. I'm like, bro, I feel you, but don't. He's like, I don't trust you, motherfucker. You like this shit way too much. You're smiling right now. And I was. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you was also
I'm like,
high
yeah.
too, so I mean, you know.
I'm like, yeah, roll your window back up. Just do me a favor. Let's roll our windows back up, because that don't feel right. And he's like, all right, now you're talking some sense. So we roll our windows back up, and we're still crawling. And then even with the windows up now, we can hear the horses. All of a sudden, the carriage stops, and we're still rolling up to it. And it's not disappearing this time.
See,
We
now
get
they
about
got curious
25
about
feet
you.
away from it. We get about 25 feet away from it, and we stop dead. And fucking, I on the passenger side, I see a horse's head turn out to look back. And
Even the
I couldn't
animals
see
got
eyeball,
curious
'cause-
about you. That's freaking amazing.
So listen, I can't see eyeball yet because blinder. I can see in the distance and a little bit of moonlight, blinder in the eye. Finally, it starts turning towards me, and I shit you not bright at all, but fucking red.
Well, there's a
Solid
good
white
chance you
horse.
probably encountered a skinwalker.
Solid white horse, red eyeball. I can see this shit in the moonlight. I start freaking out. I'm like, bro, back the fuck away, 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 back the fuck away. I don't care if you put us in a fucking ditch and ram this bitch up somebody's ass trying to get out of here. We need to fucking go. And
See?
he turned white, and he was like, what did you see? And I'm like, bro, if I talk about it now, we will not live to see tomorrow.
See, as much as you was
he
curious
puts
about
this
them,
bitch in fifth gear, He puts this bitch in 5th gear, stomps the throttle, does a complete donut, gets us. We're staring at the horse again. He's flipping the fuck out because he's panicking while he's driving.
I'm assuming he
I
wasn't able to
slapped
see
him.
that.
What? The red eye horse? No. He's panicking because of me.
Mm-hmm.
He's panicking because of me. So
You
like I said,
definitely
he
have a
slaps
gift, my
him in
friend.
5th gear, does a donut, and we're facing the horse again. And I'm like, bro, if you don't get your shit together, I'm gonna fucking ram this car up your ass. Back the fuck out of here. Get in reverse and let's go now. So we start backing up. The first driveway he's seen coming on his side, he hooks into it. We get to doing like 60, going back down this road, right?
Uh-huh.
And it seemed like it was 12.5 miles longer going out than it was going in, because we're going the same. There's only one way, and we're going the same exact way.
See, I think you done messed up. No, so first of all, you shouldn't have rolled down your windows to begin with. If like you're following something that you're interested about that's not there. And second of all, before I say this, I want to say you are gifted. I don't know if you're exactly a medium, but you can definitely see shit from beyond the realm that we live in. So use it
I've been dealing with
wisely.
that. Like, I'm about to cry because I've been dealing with that shit for my whole life. And
I
like,
wish I was.
I've been
I'm
halfway
low-key
stuck
jealous about it.
between. I've been halfway stuck between I'm going fucking crazy and I need meds, and halfway stuck between is this actually happening, because I've seen too much shit to say that no, it's not.
You are not going crazy. You are gifted. You can see shit from beyond this realm as I can. So make sure you, if I was you, and I'm saying this as a suggestion for your safety with the gift that you have, I would start like maybe learning more of like the White Witch and their practices for your safety and
Or Green
protection.
Witch as well.
Yes. But anyway, you was most definitely being followed, and as curious as you were in them, once they noticed you, they were that curious in you. Hence why when they stopped and when you was still approaching, they weren't disappearing. That's when they noticed you. Even the horse turned its head in a way like acknowledging that you were there, like trying to look at you. But again, with from your physical perspective of the blinder, that blinder might not have been as solid as they are like within this realm. Maybe they was able to see right through that, but you couldn't. You know, like it's a one-way
Yeah, no, I
visual
get what
thing.
you're saying. It's like kind of like a one-way visual thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
but no, it
So
was just
you
when the
probably couldn't
horse
see
looked
that.
at me. When the horse looked at me, how do I explain this, bro? There's something about sentience. When you meet something with sentience and it looks back at you, you might not speak the same language, eat the same food, but looks can speak for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And what I saw in that horse's eye was more than curiosity, was an unknown. That's what freaked me out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, what are you? Why are you following us? Can you actually see me? Yes, I read that from its eye. But the unknown is what scared me, because it was a look that I had never seen out of any animal. It had more sentience than any horse I'd ever seen.
See, now that is pure curiosity from beyond this realm, I will say. We don't, because like you said, we don't eat the same thing, we don't see like everything. Our level of curiosity that we see from others, it's differently from when we see them. Because they were, like you said, why are you following me? Can you see me? Then it was a, how can you see me? And that's where like the rest of that curiosity that you probably couldn't pick up on was. It's how can you see me?
No, I felt the how. Trust me, there's something about me that knows the how. I've been in woods in the middle of the night before. I've been on trails when it's getting dusk. And I have had so many encounters where there is a force that I should not turn to face behind me, but I do it. I do it and I look at it, and it's not there. It's not physically in front of me, but I feel it. And I look at it wherever it's at, and and out loud, I will say, fuck off. I have nothing for you, and there is no place for you here in me or around me.
Okay,
Fuck off.
I will say,
And
next time
eight
you
times out of 10, it works. And I don't understand it myself because I have talked to so many people who say when you feel that run, there's nothing you can do. Something's trying to attach itself to you.
yes and no. So with the whole like uh leaving it, I agree with. But your whole fuck off thing, I would be very careful with how you say that.
Oh,
And
those two direct words, fuck and off, with
well,
the most angry intent of you better leave me alone or you will find out that who you are fucking with is not what you thought you were fucking.
there's nothing you can
Because
do.
I
They are from
have
beyond this realm. They can fuck you up, but you can't do shit to them. So next time you
Now, see,
encounter,
that's where I have a little bit of a split opinion there.
well,
I
hear
have a
me
little bit of
out.
a split opinion there.
Hear me out. Next time you encounter something like that, go about it in a more respectful way, because for one, you don't know exactly what it is. You don't know its origins. So you possibly saying fuck off, yeah, it might have worked at one time, but 9 out of 10 times you're just pissing it off, and it will follow you more than likely, and it will fuck shit up in ways that you can't imagine. So next time, like, be like, keep in consideration of
Oh, I
being
agree.
respectful
I
about it,
agree.
and also uh, say the lines of, you do not have permission to follow me, and like, you can be specific and like name everybody in the group. Just, I would be careful with the names, but just strictly, you do not have permission to follow me nor anybody in my group or anybody that I'm with. You do not have permission to attach yourself to myself nor anybody that is with me. And even then, you still have to be careful with that, because sometimes they won't listen. And there's been, I don't want to credit too much with Sam and Colby, but back when they bought their school for our elementary, Colby did end up still, like, something did still try to attach to him even after they were saying that. And so you still got to be careful with it. But the more respectful you are of it, no matter if it is a very generous, polite, kind entity, or if it is the darkest, most evil and cruelest, you still got to be
I have
respectful. It doesn't
I
matter
have a
like
question for
what
you.
kind of energy they are. What's your question there, bud?
Got a question. Do you know what a spiritual sword is?
I do not, but I can say I have vaguely heard of and about it.
Spiritual swords are not a device. They're not a thing. They are a person. There are spiritual shields. There are spiritual swords.
Hmm.
Now, I'm not I'm not claiming that I know them one, but there have been a couple of really defying instances that I have to bring up to at least say that my fuck off strategy has worked for me. And like I said, it's like a 7 out of 10 basis for me.
Like I
But
said, you still got to be careful with it, and the best way to go about it is, no matter like, if it's good white energy or bad black energy, it does not matter. You should still be respectful, because yeah, like I said, it might have worked at one time, but who's to say it's gonna work again?
Well,
The more
here's one of the
respectful you
perfect
are, the
instances.
better chances of it working you have.
I was about 14. Um, my sister moved out. I moved into her older room. Her older room, you know, nothing spooky about it. You know, just a normal room. I'm asleep. I walked in, had the light on, laid on my bed, and left the light on, fell asleep. Door open. I wake up to being yoinked off the bed with the light off and the door closed. I would have been able to tell if the door was open because we kept the light on in the bathroom, and like the upstairs to our house, all four of the bedrooms were like right next to each other. So if one person had a light on, you'd be able to see.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we always left the bathroom light on, always. So I hit the floor, wake up, and I still feel something has a hold of my fucking ankle. So I get the first thing that happens is this unnatural anger hits me when I run into these situations, and I don't know how to explain it. It comes from somewhere else is all I can say. It's an unnatural anger towards whatever is with me, has a hold of me, whatever the case may be. And I get to the point where like I feel like I'm snarling and I'm like, fuck off. No, you know. My answer is no to whatever you think you're going to do. Fuck off. And at that point, like the pressure on my ankle's gone. I get up, I open up the door, and as soon as I walk out of the room, the feeling of the situation is gone hits me, and the rage is completely gone, and all of a sudden now I am me. I'm completely okay, scared shitless, but completely okay. No longer feeling that bubbling rage.
Hmm.
There's a certain part of me that is the angry part is what I'm going to specify. There's a certain part of me that's so angry and so bent out of shape that sometimes I think it's from somewhere else, but at the same time I know it's a part of me. And that anger, that unbridled anger that I have shown in the face of so many different spirits has scared, I want to say has scared some of them away, or has at least made them think twice. And it's not a perfect system. It doesn't always work, but it's like I said, it's a 7 out of 10 thing for me, man.
Mm-hmm. I get what you're saying, but I
I
will
know I be
advise.
followed. I know I'm followed. I know I'm followed, and I know that I have to be careful because again, I've been I was a one-way radio, able to receive but not communicate back since like the age of 8. And I finally the two-way radio finally opened up a couple years ago,
Mm-hmm.
right? There's sometimes where I hear things and I respond back and there's a conversation that happens.
So,
And like I know that I have to be careful, but with my intent, with my words, my actions, and the way that I become when the time arises, how do I explain? You know how when you're taught something and then you start to use it, it becomes like a ritual. You kind of just do it without knowing it,
yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
and then it ends up working for you. It just works for you.
I
And the
will.
one time or two times that you try to change it, it screws up and
Mm-hmm.
something really fucked up happens, and then you go back to the way that you taught yourself to do it. That's
I,
happened. That's
so,
why I do it that way. Because I've tried to go nice and respectful. And I've tried to be the meek, not meek, but I've tried to be the my glass is lower than your glass person.
yeah.
I've
I.
tried to be that way, and it's never ended well for me. It's always ended in some sort of attachment to me where it gets a part of me so riled up or so out of shape that I'm either sick I'm arguing with my wife about something meager and stupid, it really does file in on my life.
I will
And
say,
those 3 out of 10 times that it didn't work, I didn't really go through a lot of shit for it, but I still did.
mhm,
To me, it just feels like if I didn't do it that way with those 3 out of the 10 times, that it would have ended up worse like it had when I didn't do it my way. And I don't know how else to say, but like I can't change it because I think if I do,
oh no.
definitely will be challenged to a point where I don't I don't know, man.
See, that now that was gonna be my next point. Like, yeah, like, along with the being the whole respectful thing, and the reason why being respectful works more than when you're not being respectful is because when you're being respectful and everything, for those that like are aggressive and whatnot, they don't see that as a challenge. But for those that like you will occasionally run into those that will see that a challenge, and then that's when like shit's gonna get fucked up. Some may also see it as you being disrespectful and everything. You know, like it varies, which is why being
I
respectful is typically the most suggestive way for it. But I mean, if your system is
and like
working
I
for
said,
you,
it's usually
I,
only when I feel
mm-hmm,
that malice in the air. That's the only time I get like that. The
right,
only time. Now I have come into encounters where I am unsure or I feel scared, but that response is never
right,
comes up unless it's a malice intent that I feel.
right. So I will say, yeah, it works for you. I just advise you be
Careful with it.
fucking careful with it, dog. So,
No, and don't get me wrong, there are times when I have not said anything in the presence of certain feeling or the presence of certain energy. There are times when even that feeling of unbridled rage, when that malice comes around, that I know that I better not speak because that energy, that aura, whatever it is that's facing around me really isn't looking for me, but it could easily pick me if I fuck with it.
mm-hmm. See, that's another thing too. Sometimes the say nothing is the better option. Sometimes it's not. And the reason I say that is you'll get real picky energies, entities, whatever you want to call them, and they could see you like not responding as in you're ignoring them and they can get pissed off. Others can see it as like you said, you're not the one that they're like targeting or trying to
After,
communicate
right.
with, and so they're not going to think much of it, and you're being respectful of okay, they know I'm not like trying to talk to them, communicate them, or whatever. So they're being
Oh,
respectful
I
of
know
that,
that there's
you
there's
know.
a 50-50 response with everything that
Hmm.
happens. It's
Yes.
what goes up must come down, you
Yes.
know?
Can I
But
backtrack?
in like in retrospect, yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead and finish. I thought you was done. I'm sorry.
I was just getting back to the whole difference between spiritual sword and spiritual shield. You honestly feel and seem more like a spiritual shield. You are able to take the beating, but you are there to protect others with yourself, if that makes any sense.
Oh,
As in
I'm
me
that way
being the
physically as
spiritual
well.
sword, that's what I'm saying. As in the spiritual sword, I am more of a berserker. I'm going to throw myself at that energy because not because I feel like I'm going to accomplish anything or that I feel that I'm going to win the battle. It's not really a battle thing with me. It's more along the lines of
Asserting
I throw
dominance.
myself, yes, I throw myself there in that predicament because I've had too many things be controlling of me. And I am saying no, finally. I am saying nothing gets control of me, whether it come from the other side or not. And like, I do understand what you're saying. There is a certain power that just you can't say nothing to because it's going to do what it wants to do.
Yes. See, now I
But I
will
do
say
try
though,
to make it as known as possible that I am not the one to be fucked with because you may not think that I have no power in the spiritual realm, but that's where you would be wrong. There are things that, now granted, they've not been talked about for years. Some people you got to go to a certain people, then go to another person to find out how to do it.
okay,
But there are things that are off book that can help you.
I
And I'm
will
not afraid to make that, to make that gamble,
I will say though, like,
especially if it came down to somebody I love.
yeah, I will say though, what I meant when I said that though was more of you physically can't do anything to them, but they can physically do shit to you. But like
Oh
everything
yes,
else that you
yes,
was
yes.
saying,
That much is
yes,
understood.
but like you was saying, everything else aside from the physicality, yes, you would be correct. Though sometimes you would also be incorrect. Um,
Yeah.
I lost my train of thought. I had something else I want to say before I went to backtracking. So I'll speak that when and if it comes back to
When it
mind.
comes about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I want to
Just run it.
backtrack to when we was on the way to the building. Um, when I saw the
So
first
real quick,
back out.
I gotta, yeah, I gotta go.
Oh, you're good.
I've already switched the leader of the party. So you guys have a good one.
You as
GG.
well. GG's. Sorry we kind of
Good
took so
job,
long with the
boys.
chat and didn't get a whole lot of playing in.
That's alright.
I mean,
Love it.
if you want to hear more of what's going on, I am streaming
Streams
right
up.
now, so yeah. Uh, you're more than
Alright.
welcome to uh hop on stream and
Yes,
follow up.
He's dropped.
it
I
is.
mean, essentially, it's kind of what it is. But
Right.
so
Alright.
take care, bud. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. Um, when okay, well, first of all, before I backtrack, do we want to do BR? Do we want to switch to multiplayer or zombies?
Let's first off, right.
Because I
Game
feel
channel, our channel,
yeah,
so that we're not annoying nobody.
yeah. That's another thing that I was gonna say.
Going now.
You
Second, multiplayer, definitely.
multi? See, I was thinking zombies because then we weren't having to worry about callouts or anything. But we can try with that.
Well, multiplayer is, for me, I like
No,
people who do call outs in multiplayer, but for me, it's like playing free for all. I
yeah,
play it to
it's
get the itch out.
yeah. No, you're good. I just figured we'd get a little gameplay up that way. We're not just sitting in a lobby, kind of doing like a whole podcast type shit.
TED Talk. Yeah,
Yeah,
TED Talk.
yeah. So, anyways, to backtrack to what I was telling you with the entities that I saw or whatever. When I saw the first one with the orange eyes, okay, I will say I stopped for both of them, but with the first one that I saw, I came to a dead ass complete stop in the middle of the road. Look, and I looked at where I saw it, and I told everyone. I turned my music off. I turned like my air off. I turned everything off, and I told the people that was in my car with me, shut the fuck up. Well, I didn't say it like that, but I said, please be
Basically,
quiet.
shut the fuck up, look out the window.
Yeah, basically, it was in a more respectable way and polite way than shut the fuck up. I think I'm being followed. You might not be able to know nor understand what I'm seeing and saying, but I definitely saw something, and I need to listen in to see if I can figure out if it's something of a creature from within this realm or if it's something beyond this realm. And I didn't hear anything. I didn't see any movement of it being a creature from within our realm. So then I started driving off because I didn't see anything of it again. And then I let them know, and the skeptic, the one that was paying attention and everything, he said he got chills from it. Like, me telling him that. And I can understand why he got chills. For someone that's doesn't really believe in any of that, that is, like, you know, experience everything for the first time, it's understandable. But for the one that wasn't paying attention, well, he just wasn't paying attention. He didn't give a fuck. And the second one that I saw, like, let's call it a rolling stop, because essentially that's kind of what it was. But I slowed down enough to hit the rolling stop, and I was watching and listening for everything again. Oh, damn nade. But the second time I saw it, like I said, I only saw a, like, top of the shoulders and the head up. So
I don't understand how that didn't kill him.
but when, yeah, I don't know either. But when I saw that, the second one, it was more of, like, to put it in perspective, you know how in horror movies when you see, like, the killer's perspective or whatever, like, kind of peeking in from a woods or, like, a area of bushes or whatever? That's what I saw with the second one. The first one that I saw, it was the full-ass body apparition. Like, I saw the legs, I saw the arms, I saw everything. Second one, shoulders it up, peeking out from behind the leaves. But no, I stopped and I was watching and listening to see if I can figure out what the fuck was going on. But there was nothing from our realm that was there. And it's not the first time that I've ran into shit like that, like physically, where I could see them, rather than through my mind's eye, or as some would call it, your third eye, per se. But
Right.
you know, it was crazy.
Alright, so I got a question for you.
I might have an answer for you.
Have you seen the trailers for Black Ops 7 yet?
I did see something about it. I don't remember where.
Oh my god, they released the trailers for it, and it's, oh my god. Get that bomb, get that bomb, get the bomb. It's Mendoza, like it's David Mason and Mendoza.
Mendoza or Menendez? No, Menendez died in the second one. Never mind.
Mendoza, dude, Mendoza.
Who's Mendoza?
Or is it Menendez? No, it is Menendez. It's David Mason and Menendez.
Yeah, but Menendez died in the second one.
I'm not lying to you. I know he died. He's in the trailer for Black Ops 7. Saw on his face and everything.
So is Black Ops 7 technically gonna be like a reboot of 2? Like 1 and 2? Like
No,
kind of...
This is following the events. This is following the events of what is it, 2 and 3?
Oh, okay. So this... Wait,
Follow-up game.
but now I'm still even confused about it. And the reason why I'm confused about it, because Menendez died in the second game, so... Damn it. So, the only thing that would make sense to me is, like, this would have to be before he died. So I would say between 1 and 2, you know? Because that's the only thing that makes sense to me.
It says it's between Black Ops 2 and another Black Ops. I can't remember.
Search and destroy.
3 or 2, I can't remember. It's one of... God, I need to go back and look at the trailer. But it's
Yeah, I gotta
definitely
check it
David
out.
Mason and Menendez.
See it through.
I did catch the Mason part. Because, like, with the numbers and everything. Oh, there was 2 of them. They're waiting on me. But I don't know. I honest to God think that it's between 1 and 2. Because if it's between 2 and another one, the timeline doesn't make any sense. You know, if it's between 1 and 2, the timeline makes a lot more sense. You know, but I have to check it out. Fucking last dude's, I think, AFK.
No, he did the same thing last match. He waits till he can hear them all coming in around him, and then he fucks them all up. He almost had it. No, that's how he won the first match. That's the same guy.
That's fair.
He killed everybody and then planted. Or whatever, I don't know, I can't remember. No, he killed everybody and then defused. That's what he's doing, he's waiting for the defuse.
Basically letting them search the entire map, losing hope.
Yep.
Oh, right in front of him. No, he was AFK.
Oh, he waited too long. Damn, he popped off last match doing that wait strategy.
He did, but I think he actually might have been AFK because he would have definitely done some sort of moving around for that after it was planted.
He was blended too.
Search and destroy.
I appreciate like having conversations like that on a real note, because like it's interesting to hear what other people have to say, and you know it's I love talking about that. Hey, there's another guy there.
No, I turned the wrong way for the keyboard. I saved a bird. Yeah. I think two birds were fighting over a nest, and one of them like grabbed the other one's flight feathers, and it was hopping across the ground, and it let me catch it, and I saved it. It's currently sitting about 20 feet away from me.
Protect the objectives.
See, now is it the
Hostile care package inbound.
is it like damage, or is it like just I don't know.
No, it's flight feathers. Some of the flight feathers got ripped out.
See, I didn't know if it was the flight feathers or if it was because the wings were damaged.
No, some of the flight feathers were actually like ripped a big hole.
Damn, they were wiping the floor with us. Huh. Interesting. Well, kudos to you for taking care of it.
Definitely. Yeah, there's definitely a penny with the wings.
This motherfucker has gotten the final kill 3 times now.
Change that. Team up, me and you stick together. On ass.
Yep. Yup.
I'm gonna change my loadout real quick.
Nut to butt. Mwah.
Where are we going?
I'll follow you. I'm behind you.
I got
Ooh, not.
Oh shit.
Not middle.
Careful, careful. Going around. I'm gonna try to cut around towards B.
Yeah. Rocket launcher killed me.
I tried too hard. I just tried too hard. And I'm not good at search and destroy, but
I'm not. Nah, you know what it is? We don't have yummy.
yeah.
That motherfucker got off. Eh, he had work in the morning, so I'm not upset about it. I'm understanding of it. If he didn't have work in the morning, then I'd be pissed off. Following you.
No witnesses.
No way, dude.
Not even go off because I threw a Semtex.
I don't think it did.
Yep, dude's AFK again. We're gonna lose.
Yep. Oh, he's back.
Same. Oh, he's gonna try to get that strat again. He ain't gonna watch his ass though. He's gonna get cat. They saw you. It's over.
He can't hear us.
I know. I'm just talking shit.
Let me look.
Time's nearly up. Close it down. Enemy charges set.
Engaging hostile. Hostile marksman.
Hmm.
$20 seconds. He's gotta push and push now.
One traitor eliminated.
I saw him too.
He should have saved that Semtex.
Yeah. Same dude. I do want to say, Blazy, thank you so much for having these kind of conversations with me. I really enjoy them.
No, man, and it's the same here because, you know, it's not a lot of people will openly confess that they've seen shit because most people will say you're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, bitch, I am, so what of it?
Right.
That's what I say most of the time. You know, hey, everybody has their own thing going.
Yeah. Dude, I think it's about time I get some new control freaks. Mine are falling apart.
Dude, so you can actually buy, you might have to send your controller in, or you could do it yourself. I mean, it's 50-50 chance.
Oh, getting like
You can buy
doing them
sticks.
myself.
You can get sticks where one is longer, like your aim stick is a little bit taller, so instead of having to put Game Freaks on and keep buying them, you just pop a stick on.
Yeah, that's true. But my thing is also I like the quote unquote stickiness and the texture of like the grip that it provides, rather than the typical, you know, slick grip. Alright, I'm gonna go empty my bladder right quick.
I got you.
You can go on with that when I get back. Also,
yeah.
send me a picture of what you got on your controller, because I'm rather curious now. When you get a chance, obviously. But alright, BRB.
I got you.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm back, bud.
I sent you that picture.
Ah, dude, I just came back from being AFK and you gotta do me like that? What the hell?
bitch.
What game mode is this? Oh, this motherfucker had fucking.
Oh, you damn it, laying down, bitch.
Keep him safe. HVT on site. Take him out. HVT under fire. Repeat. HVT under fire. We got the lead.
What the hell was that?
HVT is taking fire.
Damn it.
HVT under fire. HVT under fire. This shit ain't
Oh.
the advantage.
Goddamn, how the fuck did you see me through the smoke? Oh, you didn't, you just got lucky.
Taking fire. Keep the package safe. Got their HVT. Hostile HVT located. Under fire. Repeat. HVT under fire. They got our HVT. All right. Eyes up. You're the HVT.
Oh, it's me? Help. I need raised. That didn't happen.
Fire. Keep the package safe. HVT under fire. Repeat. HVT under fire. Our HVT has been eliminated.
I had to reload, damn it.
That's our HVT.
Oh, that's a lie, motherfucker.
Enemy HVT on site. Take them out. Got their HVT. Hostile HVT located. You're our HVT. Stay alert. Enemy HVT on site. Take them out.
way, dude.
Got their HVT.
Ugh.
All right. Eyes up. To the HVT. HVT located. Time's not on our side. Finish him. Protect our HVT. Fire. Get back to safe.
Damn it. Ah! I ragdolled across the entire map.
Enemy HVT on site. Take him out.
Where? Bastard! That was a rather interesting game. There I go.
Ah, he couldn't hit me. Ah. Good shots, though. I guess.
Top 3, nice. I'm gonna send you a picture of what I have for my control freaks and the conditions that they are. Oh, nice.
So that's what I mean. So like the left stick is extra. That's my my movement stick. Extra responsive. The right stick is my aiming stick. It's extra tall, so that way like I only have to move it a little bit, and it's like. Pew!
I can't wait for you to see this.
Wow.
It's a whole 27 seconds. I sent you a little audio-less video of what I'm using. I need new ones, dude. Like, it is bad.
I might be a little late to the match. I gotta look and see how bad this is.
Oh, no, you don't. You really don't. That's bad.
I'm going.
Oh, God. I put these. I put these.
Finish the video. I just waited, dude. You flipped the controller up, and I was like, I'm done.
I put these things through hell and back, dog. I told you, it's bad. It's real fucking bad.
You put them bitches through death, resurrection, hell, and heaven, and then brought them back.
Team deathmatch.
Fuck you mean? You put them through hell and back. Them bitches have been gone and then brought back.
Ah! Where's my nicotine? I need it. After that, no. That's some bull fucking shit there, dog. Yeet! I forgot I ain't got nades with this class. Oh, this motherfucker! Oh, hell fucking nah, dude. He ain't,
Got you. Engage.
Oh my god, dude, why can't my shit kill? I didn't do that. I don't know why that happened. I missed again. Okay, fuck that gun. Ow. But wouldn't you say it's about time for me to get some new control freaks, though?
More than time. More than time. More than time.
Go get him, Blazy.
Oh, he rocketed me.
Using stun.
Damn it, I was nailing him.
Dude, the dude that I killed behind the fucking... I hope he understands and realizes that he was pinged. Ain't no fucking way, dog.
I got sniped anyway.
Oh my god.
Your tactics aren't working. Find
What the fuck was that shit? Nah, dude.
Get a UAV on 3.
How the hell? He went upstairs.
Report to the nearest.
Doesn't matter.
We missed our shot, and they made us pay.
God damn it, dude.
Sniper working.
You guys can go fuck each other off.
Dude, I told you my control freaks were fucking bad.
They are practically non-existent. That is not bad. That is, might I say, cataclysmic.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. How long ago should I have replaced them now, since you've seen the condition that they are in?
How long ago did you put them on, you said?
No. How long ago should I have replaced them?
Well, to me, as soon as the one controller side started, you know, getting flat.
I suppose that's fair.
Can't you rotate those ones? Aren't those clip-ons?
Yes.
Rotate them. They'll save you a couple bucks at least for a little while.
That's fair. But I like maybe they might be stuck. Nope. We're good. We Gucci. No, I can't because there's a fucking hell of a dip, bro.
What do you mean? Because of how long it's been gripped down there?
Yeah, here I'll send you fucking. I
already know. I already know.
I gotta do a video because I don't have enough light in my room, but oh shit, it might help if I turn flash on, wouldn't it?
Like I said, I already know, bro. I can picture it, trust me. That's bad.
You could fucking see the dip in this shit, dog.
Face off team deathmatch. Remind the fugitives.
Dude, it looks like somebody just got whacked and was left with a fucking goose egg with how fucking bad in condition that they're in. Ain't no fucking way, dude. I got one tap by two different people. Oh, these nades are fucking annoying. Yeet. There's no fucking way I put a whole ass magazine in him and he doesn't die. Same fucking with that one. Okay, that one I just purely missed and I got double teamed. Sniper.
Armed enemy.
fuck did you come in my house? Oh! Dude, why do they keep coming in my house? There's a sniper in the back. Maybe not. On the roof. I couldn't get away in time. Damn it! Dude, I think I need a new controller. I think I need a new controller.
Why?
I'll show you.
Alright, back it up. Party leader, back it up.
Okay, you're party leader, but go check out the video I just sent you.
Alright.
I was using it so much and probably with so much pressure, it literally carved into my fucking controller, and every once in a while it catches.
I have to get my shit together, so we're doing gunfight, because it's a little bit easier to control. Not by much, but some.
Dude,
What were you saying happened?
So with the second one that I sent you,
Oh, the fractures. Yeah, I seen it.
yeah, so in the third video, yeah, you can see where it's literally carved into my controller. And with the second video that I sent you, you can see like the fucking wear of it. So I can't just simply spin it.
That's so bad. No, gross, dude. Why is it that ingrained?
What do you mean?
Like it's like your fucking things were the grippy grip 90 millions. Fuck 9,000.
And now they're they're about to be the fucking slicky slickies.
God damn, dude. Abuse. I'm finna call the controller authorities. That is controller abuse.
For the carving, yeah, probably. But for the control freak, you might have to get hold of the control freak people for that.
No, that is completely and utterly.
Dude, these things are
treatment of the controller.
I'm not gonna lie, these things are probably close to 100, or not 100, to a year old.
Oh my god.
Maybe 2. I don't know. I don't remember. Wait.
You know what, bro?
No, I got these when fucking Black Ops 3.
Go outside.
Ops 3.
Go outside and give them things a fucking Viking funeral. Bow and arrow, flame and all.
Dude, okay, so I got these things when the new MW3 was like the still new release. That's how old these things are.
They are dead. They're not old, they're dead.
For real, bro. There's one left side, one mid.
Oh god.
So they knock you on your
The
ass.
same guy got us gold.
So what are you gonna do about it?
Hey, it's good potential. Or did you see it in the kill feed? Because I didn't.
Gunfight.
Alright, I don't know, man. I'm going up.
One enemy standing. Find him. End him. Crimson's all over you.
He's inside. Nice shot.
And I jumped off the boat.
The boat leaving without you.
Dude, I didn't get it again.
Fucking one tap.
Oh,
Aw.
just barely. I just popped him twice with it already, and then I hit him in the head.
This one's tight. Dig in and take it.
That's the second time.
One hostile left. Take that asshole down. They may be assholes, but they ain't cowards. Get ready for a fight.
Alright. Alright, I'm coming back.
Enemy shooter.
I need to smoke a little bit more, because that was too good to not smoke on.
Dude, I gotta find a new fucking controller and new control freaks. This sucks.
Crimson bastards a lesson.
No, he's right side down at the bottom.
You got those shitbirds on their heels. Keep at it. That's 3 rounds in a row. Hot shit.
Have a slice day.
Have a sliced day. Love it.
Playtime's over.
On mine it said
See
eat
what you're
this.
made of.
Oh, left side, far back.
Not
Oh,
good enough,
come
Black
on,
Ops.
bro.
Find
Shit.
another way.
Itch. Itch. I done pat them. I couldn't get the pat.
Yeah.
Gunfire.
Itch.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Well, good luck, because I done jumped off.
Okay, give me.
I didn't even try to jump off, it just
Push
happened.
him harder. Quit
No
feeling
fu-
sorry. We
Jumped
ain't
over
done
my
yet.
bomb. But don't. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're even now. We're good.
I'll take the blame for that one.
No, it's alright, bro. It's alright. It sucks how much I can pat somebody with that fucking pistol and not get a kill.
Well, it also doesn't help that I fucking jumped off either.
Take that asshole down.
He rocketed
Squad
me.
could handle the heat. It's all on you now.
Over top of you.
Neck and neck.
Yes!
Start. But we ain't done yet. Lock it down.
Go, Freddy. I like that split second you stopped, readjusted, and then went back hammer. I love that.
Thanks, dog.
Gunfight. Another day in paradise.
That's a lot of trigger discipline.
One enemy standing. Find them. Hit them.
Behind
Stay
me,
the course, Black
in our
Ops.
spawn, up
They
top.
weren't ready for you. You're our last chance. Don't fuck this up.
Nice peek back. You guys are just playing ring around the rosy with each other.
No!
Yourself down and press the redeploy. Fight ain't over.
Last shot went right over his shoulder. If it would have connected, we would have won that.
Oh, he
Yo.
popped you with the heady. I don't. Ooh.
It would have been
Heady
close.
connection. Oh, I hate this fucking gun.
You wanna clear your name? This is where it happened.
Oh!
So they knocked you on your ass.
I
Yeah.
fucked up my shot.
So what are you gonna do?
I had no shot. Dude popped me as soon as I peeked.
Look, I fucked up my shot. I shot it. That's dirty, motherfucker. Shot at me again. We might lose this.
Got one.
Get that asshole down.
I'm one shot though.
Round's almost up. Don't
There I go. He's went left. Fuck yeah. Never mind. I was watching kill cam. Fuck me.
secure an alpha.
Nice.
Yeah, good shit, Black. Now get out there and finish this.
Nice. Wonder what we got this time. One down.
Find them. End them. Round's almost over.
He's at mid.
Oh no, he's not.
No, I couldn't get out of the way in the cover in time.
Get your asses back to base.
I clipped a wall, that's why. That night I had to reload. I don't like using LMGs. Slow rate of fire and slow reload. Okay.
I like getting a little bit competitive sometimes, but when it happens, man, that one side of me, bro, it's like I can do this, and then I'm doing it, and then I fuck it up, and I can't get it back, and then...
No, I feel on that.
I'm not using this as an excuse, but give me a half a tab of Sid, and I'm fucking everybody up.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Give me some new control freaks and a new controller that's not fucking carved, and I'm golden.
Same. Same.
Homie, I'm pretty sure what you have for like control freaks or whatever are still quite alive compared to my been dead for probably a couple months control freaks that have carved into my controller. Dude, I can't believe it. Like they have gotten so bad that they're actually starting to fall apart.
I can't believe you let it get so bad that it carved a fucking hole into him.
You wanna know why? Cause I'm a broke ass bitch.
Let's test the waters. Let's try to push and camp middle.
Okay. I mean, you can definitely tell where I sit my thumb and like where like direction wise I go most times with it.
Flat ass motherfucker, like a bitch with a pancake ass on that fucking controller.
The other one's not nearly as bad.
Might as well name that one pancakey. Come home to it, talk to it, touch it, rub it.
That's a little fucked up, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so you said rush mid?
Yes.
Go.
Hey, just stay in mid, stay back.
It's deadlocked. If you hope to impress
Yep, they're
me,
right back.
now's the time.
I'm gonna, nope, okay, you did fine.
Ah! Watch that right side.
Not your best.
Yeah, I tried. He popped in on me too early. I had just got my gun up, and he moved past my sight. So
Yeah, I see that.
shooting to the side of him.
Gunfight.
Alright, they're crazy.
All
Let's be
targets
crazy.
declared hostile. Happy hunting, Crimson.
No way none of those fucking hit.
Take it on the chin. Get ready for the next round.
Oh yeah, I slid out of the way of one and into the other. They had me beat up, bro. Beat up.
No fucking way, dog.
Do not let them take this. No time for moping. We have more work to do.
They are good. Bro, what are we gonna do?
Mark's been deleted.
We're gonna eat ass, apparently.
Gunfight. Pacify
Only
the
when I'm
AO
drunk.
kill team.
Hey. One's up top of mid.
Eyes on enemy.
He jumped.
You're a kill team of one.
Oh my
Put your
god, the
head
Billy
down
goat.
and
Fuck.
close
They're both there.
it. Take it on the chin.
Yeah.
They stacked.
I'm too afraid I'm gonna get killed, so I don't cook them. I just whip them. They hit perfect, just never explode on time.
Pull this back or don't bother coming home. One fugitive remains. Terminate with extreme prejudice.
Nice.
Now push them back.
All you, baby. All you.
Weird as fuck, yeah.
Drop one.
Gunfight. Shoot to kill. We're not here to negotiate. This is not how we dream. Get it together.
Where the fuck were you?
No
I
time
shot
for motion.
first!
Full weapon.
I know, you had perfect alignment and everything. Nope, that's some bull fucking shit there, dog.
Apparently on his screen, I didn't even shoot at all.
The round's nearly over. Do not let them take this.
They're up there.
Don't reward failure. Work out what's wrong and fix it.
When are we
We
gonna
didn't
get
get
a
6
real
0 Yay!
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Looked like I was shooting. Going, pew 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 pew.
Okay, so I gotta take my baby mama. Oh, never mind, never don't. I was about to say I gotta take my baby mama into work, and while I'm there, I'm going to get new control freaks, but I don't. So I'm still going to run to the store tomorrow to get control freaks, dude. It is starting to lift off the fucking metal, dude.
Happiness, sadness, bro. You're saying it wrong. You got a new controller and freaks.
You right. That's gonna be expensive,
You
though.
know, you're gonna eat it. You're gonna eat it. You're gonna have to, though, bro. Cause look, listen, Linda, listen. Listen to the magic. Listen to the magical voice of me. You're gonna get them new control freaks. You're gonna go put them on that controller, and because the old ones have already worn the path, you're gonna think, yeah, these gonna sit real nice. They gonna be loosey goosey because they're set to a certain standard, and you've already fucked the standard. Unless you think you can get away with rotating them across diagonal dickways and flopping them on a new pattern and engraving a new pattern into your controller.
I will try.
Telling you, bro, just a cheap one. Back up.
Back up.
See what I mean? You can put cheap one away as a back.
I see what you're saying now. Yeah, but it's all just like. I see what you're saying.
No. Just do it. Trust me.
I don't have any other control freaks. These are all I got.
And get the control freaks and the cheap controller, and put the cheap control. Use the cheap controller till you can get a good one. Cheap one away.
No, that's fair.
Do it. You must. It is your destiny.
Okay, Yoda. Ghost Yoda.
What? What? Who are you talking to, bro? I just got back from taking the piss.
That's crazy, dude. I was having a full-on conversation with someone.
I'm being the dummy. I'm going upstairs. Hello? You?
We're running out of paper. There's only one traitor left.
He's upstairs with you. No, he's not. He's downstairs. He's prone. He's laying down left side.
Gunfight. Shoot to kill. We're not here to negotiate.
Bitch.
Up top. He's upstairs.
One fugitive remains.
Dead ahead. Good shit, Blazy.
Now, hit them again before they mount a counteroffensive.
None of those
Straight
were
dome
headies? What?
shots.
No, I didn't get the hit marker for it. Those
Huh.
are all body shots.
There's only one traitor left. Eliminate them. Time's against you.
Thank you, Blazy.
Do it again and let's go
Dude,
home.
look at the slide in. Hold on. I lined up perfect. I couldn't do that any more perfect if I slide, bro. Line up.
Oh, fuck yeah. I had to reload, otherwise I would have had to kill.
Going wide
CIA,
right.
you're cleared hot. Work your frag list. Fugitive remains.
Got the one upstairs.
Terminate with extreme prejudice.
He's laying prone.
In sight. Stay on course. You're on
Good
a
shit.
roll, Crimson. Foot on the accelerator.
I can hit him. Like a knife. I started going up and I just sliced downward, dude. That was too nice. Alright, I gotta go upstairs on this
We
one.
have our orders. See it through.
Tango front.
The enemy is floundering. Deliver the counter ground.
Nade, watch out.
The last one standing. Finish
Oh,
the
the
job.
dude downstairs is fried. He's fried. Careful.
One traitor
Good
left.
call.
Eliminate them.
Oh! Sorry, we still got the lead.
We got this. Oh, that's why. That was a nice backup for the shot. He
Yeah.
seen what he was doing and just bloop, backpedal.
Gunfight.
I'm going upstairs again.
Yep.
Single kill.
The enemy is reading. Move in and crush them.
There is one up there still. I'm watching to see if he's up there still or not. Never mind. Fuck,
I had
dude.
the wrong gun out. Otherwise, I would have had him.
No, you're good, dog.
Ooh, don't me. Jesus.
He made sure your third eye was visible.
You know what Langley expects. Get it done.
A soldier. Always come out swinging.
What the fuck? Two tap?
Find a weak spot and squeeze. One fugitive. Terminate with extreme.
Nah, dude, no, that's bullshit. Any other time I try to hit with that, Start pushing towards mid a little bit. Upstairs.
Take it on
What?
the chin. Get ready for the next round.
Oh, he ran across. I didn't even see that. I bet you. Yep.
Tango down.
There's no way that these pistols are 2 taps, bro. Anytime I try to hit anybody,
Gunfight.
body shots and all,
Use of deadly force
it's more
has been
than
approved.
fucking that.
You better find another gear, Crimson.
I fucking moved out of the way! What the hell do you mean, dog? Nah.
We got this. It's just wrong guns, bro. We got this. We gotta come back. We gotta come back on this.
You're a kill team of 1. Put your head down.
He jumped down for that. No, he was chasing me. Wow.
Pull this back or don't follow Good.
How the hell that last one hit, dog? Like, for real. How the fuck did that hit? How the fuck did that hit?
Don't ask it too many questions.
That was beautiful. Got one.
Terminate with extreme prejudice. You better find
Oh no,
another
unite
gear,
me,
Crimson.
bro.
They
He's
nearly
too
have you.
fat.
Last one
He's
standing.
done.
Finish the job.
Oh. That was smart on him. I should have fucking moved.
That's a killer.
Damn it. I'm pissed off at myself for that, honestly.
Fuck off.
Yeah, no, for real. Shut the fuck up. Kill yourself.
Don't say that on YouTube. Don't say that on YouTube. That's bad. Proper words are unalive yourself. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My humor is very.
No,
dark.
no, regardless. Both work. Next thing you know, you see it on the news. Well, damn, I didn't mean it. Plus, I don't know how the fuck you heard me. We're in a private fucking chat.
YouTube heard it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits you and you're like, yeah. Oh, it's these fucks again.
Nope, back out. Fuck them.
No, no, no. I want my comeback. Vote wreck it. Vote wreck it. Just so it fucks with them. I bet you it'll get Lifeline anyways because they voted first.
Yeah. Oh!
No! Yes! Yes!
Let's go. Why are we so excited for
I'm
this
more
map?
excited for a shitty map in my life. Because it's shitty and they knew it and they didn't want it. That's why we did it.
Shitty map for some
I
shitty
like to
people.
make-
Hand in hand.
I can make this map work. Don't. Please,
No.
please, Lord, please. Dear God, man. I
Oh,
feel
Father,
so much
guide
adrenaline
us
right
through
now,
this
bro.
game.
We're on this. We are on this, bro.
I got left side.
Black Ops.
No, he's low.
Asshole down. Crimson's got us gridlocked. Make your fucking move.
Beautiful, Blazy.
We ain't done yet.
Fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
In the chest, what you feel about it?
You should have put the barrel through his body, like you done clipped through with the man.
Time
Alright,
to
I'm gonna
get
go
our
left
hands
again.
Dirty, Black Ops. Get to work. Find 'em. End 'em.
Got him!
Good shit, Black Ops. Now get out there and finish this.
They shit on us last game, we shit on this game. I got right side.
Lay some hate on. One off the left. Take that asshole down.
Oh, the one's guys.
You're a
One
last
he's
stand.
not one tap, but I
Don't
tapped him
fuck
once.
this up.
No fucking way, dog!
Quit feeling sorry.
That's some
You
bullshit!
ain't done yet.
It's alright, Freddy. It's alright. Calm down.
Nah, dude, I'm getting competitive with these motherfuckers. No, that's bullshit. Plus, my roommates aren't home. They're out of state at the moment, so I can be as loud as I want. I'm gonna take full
Listen to me,
advantage of
listen
that.
to me. Get cocky.
Ah! They're both right side.
That's the sauce. Now push him harder. One enemy standing.
Yeah, yep, good shit.
Find him. End him.
Fuck yeah, dog.
Warning shot too, dude. I gave you a warning shot too, dude. Like I knew you were coming. Why did you do it? I gave you the warning shot.
You really did. Warning shots. Okay, your funeral. Fuck yes.
Don't get cocky. Remember.
Remind those shitheads who they're dealing with.
One mid. How the hell is that gun always 2 fucking shot for anybody else, but when I go to use it, it's more than fucking 2.
Situation's green. Don't let up. They may be assholes, but they ain't cowards. Get ready for a
I don't
fight.
get this fucking gun,
Get
dude.
cocky.
No, I'm not getting cocky. I'm bitching, dude. I don't get this.
Gunfight. Teach those pathetic crips and bastards a lesson.
Got one.
Find him. End
Nope,
him.
I'm dead.
Me too.
You know. Stay the course, Black Ops. They weren't ready for you.
Alright.
Put yourself down and prep for redeployment.
Block in. We need these last 2. I hit him fucking once. That's bullshit. Nah, fam. Mm-mm.
You got those shitbirds on their heels. One off the left.
Fuck!
Take that asshole down.
This shit's personal for me right now.
Taking A.
Good shit. Good bait. Good bait.
No more Mr. Nice Turtle.
One enemy
That's
standing.
proper stuff.
Find him. End him. That's the sauce. Now push him harder. CIA's a bunch of bastards. They won't forget this.
Proper victory, that. Job done.
I did it to the same. I think the same person again.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a middle finger, but they get it.
Took that shit fucking personal, dog.
All right, I gotta get my middle finger up. So give me a second.
Actually, yeah, I should probably do that as well, because I don't even think I have that set. Let's run you. And let's run. Yeah, keep it as is. How do you get to that?
Get to what?
The emotes and shit.
Oh.
I don't remember.
Give me a hoot nanny. Okay, so
Found it.
barracks. Let's say barracks and then customize.
Alright, where you at?
Mimi, where am I at?
No, I'm talking for the middle finger emote.
Oh, it's way over there, I do believe.
Nope, that's a snoozer. Found it. Okay. I'm set. What time even is it? Oh shit. 6:45.
You gotta go?
No, I just didn't realize what time it was.
You know,
I
I'm gonna go ahead and say I gotta get off. Yeah, it's just that time. I just realized what time it was too. Yeah, it's late, bro. I
calling
gotta
it.
do stuff with the wifey.
Fair enough.
Yeah, calling it a night.
Alright, sounds good. That works for me. Thank you everyone so much
Alrighty.
for joining in and bearing with us with the what, hour long chat that we had in lobby.
Yep. Thanks for listening to our TED Talk.
Yeah. If you have any questions or want to know more about what we was talking about, and well, I don't know what religion you are, but whatever religion he has, if he's got one, you can go to his channel, Blazy Batman. I'm pretty sure I linked you in the description.
Yeah, I didn't stream. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, dog.
We got to talking so hard, and then we started playing, and I completely forgot.
No, you're good. I mean, it works out in the end. But yeah, if you want to learn more about Blazy's, like, his side of things, his perspective of religion and paranormal and everything, go check out his channel, and while you're over there, subscribe to the man. But his link should be in the description. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember if I put it there or not. If you got any questions or want to learn more about my religion and my beliefs and my practices, comment down below. But yeah, thank you, Blazy, for joining, and honestly for that amazing conversation that we had.
You're welcome. I mean, it's people like us get to reach out and talk to people within the same realm. Put it that
Yeah.
way.
Well, with all that being said and done, again, thank you all so much for joining, and we will see you in the next video. Peace.